Hello, friends. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. My name is Nelly, and I am an aspiring indie author, and it has been a long time. I didn't do any vlogging or anything like that, and I didn't do anything really in May at all for you. I didn't even watch YouTube. Like, I did nothing for YouTube. I barely forced myself to do any type of writing stuff. I got book 1 fully edited with my betas, like my beta feedback and stuff, literally by the 30th of May. It is now June something 3rd, and I am going to edit for book 2 in the series, though I started edits like a few days ago. I'm not that far into it. I'm only 4 chapters edited into it, but last night when I went to bed, I was just listening to music, and there's a voice memoing a whole bunch of stuff. I think they average out like 3 minutes each voice memo. There was like 9 of them of stuff for books 2 and 3, and I was getting so excited. Like I'd like voice memo it, stop, go back to listening to music, and then immediately I'd be like, okay, let's go another one. So it was just a great time. Just spent the last 45 minutes writing the voice memos out, just in case like anything happens to those. I have it written. Plus, this is easier for me to just go back and like look through. And I've kind of broken them down on like which one's for book 2, which one's for book 3. But in doing that plus like I already had a couple of notes. Pause, actually, let me go get it. I already had a couple of notes on book 2. Not a lot, it's just like a few scenes that I wanted to add in and stuff. So I already knew these were going in, but now with those voice memos, like I have more. So what I did is I grabbed the corkboard. This is the back of it because the front post-its don't really stick to it. I took off all of book 1 stuff. I'm gonna start throwing on book 2's. This is gonna get me reintroduced to everything I wrote, because I wrote this a few months ago. So I mean, I have like an idea, but I don't really remember everything that happened in this book. So it's gonna reintroduce me to everything. Plus, I'll be able to visually see where I want to add the scenes. If I want to change anything else, blah blah blah. It'll be a whole shebang. Definitely gonna use more than just this board. I have my second one over there. But yeah, we're gonna get started. Hello, friends. It is a few hours after I shot that last clip. I ended up working on it for about half an hour, not that long. Basically just got through the chapters I've already edited and then a couple more. 1 more, 2 more, whatever. So right now it's 6:57 and Sarah's about to have a live stream, so I'm using that to force myself to get into it. These helped me so much, you do not understand, because she didn't, at least I don't think she did, she didn't do any for the month of May, because these forced me. I'm like, okay, you know what, like we're with people and you do it in sprints. So yeah, I'm just waiting for that in a few minutes, but I'm gonna sit here and try to fill out this board. We'll see how many chapters we get through today. I did shower, changed, just ate. I'm literally running out of everything. I'm at the very end of my little pastas, making coffee. But yeah, I'm just trying to force myself to get back into the zone. I did just email the Happy Endings book box. Okay, so basically what's been going on is I'm trying to find a book box to put my book in. It doesn't have to be when I release it, but you know, that would be cool. Or it could be like a little bit later. The one I sent the book, the Happy End, basically what I just sent them an email asking how soon before, because they do quarterly boxes, how soon beforehand to send in the information. So I'm gonna wait on that. There is another one that I'm thinking about. This one, the other one's a monthly one that I'm thinking about signing up for. That one, the book, I think has to be ready only 6 weeks in advance, or like a full 2 months in advance. So that one I feel like will be, well, I don't feel like, I know we'll be fine. And I'm going to sign up for that. Just waiting because I need to get my blurb down. I don't have a blurb at all. So I need to get my blurb down first. And then I will be sending that one in. I'm so excited. Even if I don't get it, like, that's fine. But it's just exciting to do it. But I'm also thinking, what if I don't apply to do it? Oh shit, it's about to start, I think. I don't apply to do it for like the month or the next month from the release, but a few months after the release of the book, so that book 2 is either coming out or already out, so that sell through, you know? I don't know. I really get excited about the business part of publishing too. Like, I can literally spend hours just trying to figure stuff out. Tell me how I was just sitting here doing this and I look down and my leg is bleeding. Okay. And now there's blood on my carpet. Great. Hello. We are 2 sprints down. I have it on mute right now so I can talk. And I did an extra 5 chapters, so it's going pretty well. Last time I didn't mess up at all. This time I'm really messing up. But it's going a little bit slower, I feel like, because I keep stopping to read. I'm like, okay, no, because the way I do this is like, I don't read the full scene. I just skim through it to get the gist of what the scene is so I can write it down, because then I can look at this and know what's going on. So the way I'm doing it this time, basically for book 1, I didn't do this process for the first round of edits. I did it for beta feedback, and for this I'll probably do this. I'll do this, and then like when I get my beta feedback, I'll throw that on here too. But I'm actually really enjoying that I'm doing it like this. One, I'm getting back into the story, and there's a lot of parts of this that I forgot about, and I'm like really enjoying getting back into. So what I'm doing is, so pink is just all of the scenes. Green is any romantic scenes, and then like on the paper I have like which couple it is, which chapter, and then just like a quick what's going on. And that's counting, like, some of the scenes aren't actually romantic, they're more steamy, but I'm still counting that anyway. And then it's not counting like if they're just in the room together, it's like actual scenes for them. So that's that. Those blue are overarching questions or problems that I have to fix for the story. Also, don't mind that I did laundry and I haven't put it away yet. My entire place is a mess, sorry. But I'm really liking the way this is going, and I'm just, honestly, the side is probably going to fill up with blues. And then once I finish actually laying out the entire story, we'll get blues within the board as well, in like a specific scene that I want to like put in here or here or whatever, and then I'll be able to see where I need to add the scenes into. But yeah, I just went to the bathroom and I was looking at myself and I was like, oh my god, my hair looks so cute. I love coming out of the shower because my hair always looks more like wavy curly, and then it like dies down and it makes me really sad. And I think what I'm gonna do is go to Amazon, or I don't know, maybe go to the store and buy a pack of like men's cotton shirts, like really big men's cotton shirts, because I know you're not supposed to use a towel on your, well, I just learned a few months ago that you're not supposed to use a towel on your hair. You're supposed to use a cotton shirt. So I'm gonna buy that and I'm gonna like use this shirt specifically for my hair, and then might buy a like hair product or two to slowly get myself into it, because as a baby I did have curly hair. It wasn't like crazy curly, but it was curly. I would like to get at least some of that back. So more of the story, I just really like the way my hair is looking right now. And this is going really well. I'm really enjoying reading the story. The live show is a great motivator because I'm getting like 20 minutes done and then I get a break, which is nice. So I'm just glad to be back. And we're done for the night. The sprints are done. We finished up to chapter 13, and I again had to keep stopping to read. Like, I don't read the full scene, but I read parts of the scene because I get really excited. I'm just excited to get back into this part of the story, because obviously I've been doing the story. I just finished edits for book 1, but glad to be getting back into this. The blues, each one of the blues has 2 things on it. They're really starting to stack up. So, and that's like overarching. They might go into like only 2 parts of the story, but still overarching questions. Once I really deep dive into it and like start putting stuff in, it's gonna real mess up. But this is 13 chapters in, and it's 27 chapters, which makes me think I can probably fit it all onto this one board. But we'll see. What was I gonna say? But yeah, we're done. We're done for the day. And yeah, I will do this again tomorrow. I'm getting my 2nd dose tomorrow. And my first dose, it took a while. Like, it took that entire day. But by that night, I was like feverish. So I'm assuming the same thing is gonna happen. Because like right after I got the first dose, I started to get really tired, and then I got feverish that night, and then the next day I was really tired the entire day. So I'm assuming probably the same thing is gonna happen. So I'm not putting too much pressure on myself to get a ton of work done this weekend. But ideally, tomorrow I would like to finish this, because I want to do some of it before I go get the dose, and then hopefully I'll still be up for it after I get it to get a bit more done, so that Sunday, Monday, I can fully go into edits. But yeah, that's it for the day. I'm gonna go keep watching Big Bang Theory now. Hello. I wasn't gonna record again until tomorrow, but I'm sitting here just going over like the businessy side, I guess, while I watch the Big Bang Theory, because of course. And I have this little document for names for each of the books. I was gonna say and series, but I didn't have any series names. I don't even have that many names for the books because I couldn't think of anything. And the ones I had, they were like tentative, but I didn't really like them. Like, they're there just to be there, but I knew I didn't like them. Like, I would say, like, I would like randomly hold up a book and be like, yeah, this is my book, and say the name, and I'd be like, I don't like that. So I was sitting here and I thought of something else, and I actually really like the way that this is gonna work out. So yeah, I think I got the names for all 4 books, and I think I got the series name too. It's like, it's not like extraordinary and things. It's pretty basic, but I like the way it flows, and I like the way it's gonna make sense with the story. You know what I mean? If you really think about it. But yeah, I just wanted to document because I thought of the names, and I'm almost positive these are gonna stay. Now, the next hardest part is I also drew little boxes in my notebook right here, and I wrote each of the names on it to see how it would look next to each other. Still like it. And I wrote like the series title on top to see how that would look. I still like it. The next big problem is gonna be covers. My cover designer is booked for mid-August, and she sent me the form to fill out for the book. We're only doing book 1 right now. Technically, I'm gonna have her for all the books, obviously. Right now, we're only doing book 1. Honestly, by the time I send her that form, I'll probably have the information for both 1 and 2. Maybe. But I do have an idea of what 1 is going to be, and I think I am going to stick with that. The only hesitation I have there is, like, I'm trying to think about what the covers for 2, 3, and 4 are going to be to, you know, have them flow. Because I don't want to set what 1 is going to be and then the rest of them don't flow. So yeah, I'm just trying to think of how to incorporate that, you know? But I'm having fun. The last part is now gonna be the blurb, which I'm absolutely not looking forward to, but like I'll do that later date. End of June. Good morning. I got up this morning and cleaned my entire place before I go to get my vaccine. My vaccine's at 1:15, it's 11:25, so we still have plenty of time. Technically, that's a lie. I woke up twice this morning. I swear, I think I gave myself a little food poisoning last night. It's at 5:30 and 7 a.m. this morning, like exactly. Woke up, had to go. Then when I go get my vaccine, I'm gonna be out all weekend, so it's probably not the best start to my Friday. But my place is now clean. So that was just the most important thing to me, to make sure this was clean before I got my vaccine, because even though I'm pretty sure it'll take time for the tiredness to set in, I like to come home to a clean spot. But yeah, while I did that, I've been watching The Big Bang Theory. Hi, it is now 6:51, which means it's like, what, 7-8 hours after, I don't remember what time I started today's clip. But I went and got my vaccine. My arm is actually feeling pretty, like, it's more sore than this one, but it's feeling fine. And I'm not feeling sick or tired. Like, I'm not getting any of the symptoms I got last time. I did take a nap. I took an 1.5-hour nap. That I just woke up from like half an hour ago. And I have my coffee. I have a writing, well, it's like more of a work vlog up by Katie that I'm watching to get myself out of it. But bro, I am still tired. Like, I just want to go back to sleep. But I want to get myself out of it so I can do this. I came after the vaccine. I went and got some Thai food, because I was like, oh, if I'm gonna be out of it this weekend, I should have food ready in the fridge. And honestly, I feel like I'm gonna be fine. We'll see. Maybe it'll hit later today, but I feel like I'm gonna be fine. But I came back, did some work, and then took a nap. So I'm trying to wake myself up to do some of this. And I feel like once I start, it'll be a lot easier to get through it, because I'm really enjoying getting back into some of these scenes and like pausing and reading what's going on. But I just need to wake myself up first. So that's why we have my coffee. And then I'm also gonna do sprints, I think. So the first one I have is about 17.5 minutes. My timer on my phone is always set to 29 seconds. I can always change that if I need to, but pretty much always I have it at 29 seconds. I don't know why, but it's always there. So technically it'll be 17 minutes, 29 seconds. And then I'll probably up it a little bit each time, or like change it around, because I really like the way that was helping yesterday. Like when I did the sprint with Sarah, I'm literally so out of it, I cannot speak. Holy crap. But when we were doing the sprints with Sarah, like having those breaks was like energizing. So I'm hoping that'll help. Also help. Ugh. Okay, I'm just gonna go now. This is ridiculous. Yeah, so last night I was going to bed and I was like thinking about this one scene that I have in the book, but I couldn't remember where I have, and I was like, damn it, bro, like where is it? Why do I open my file and I have to start this next chapter to start this, and it's that scene? It's not like a cute scene. It literally has nothing, well, I mean, it does have to do with the relationships, but like none of the couples are in it. It's strictly just men. But I don't know why, I just wanted to read the scene over it, and it's the first scene. You see, this is how you get me back into it. Hello friends, it is just about to be 10 o'clock. I stopped prepping like almost 2 hours ago. I only made it 4 chapters in. Mind you, my mom called like 3 times in that hour, so could have possibly made 5 chapters. I only made it 4 chapters in, and I wanted to continue on, but I was sitting on the ground and I have a problem with the back of my left knee. So like whenever I bend it, it really hurts. So then I can't bend it, so I have to keep it straight. I don't like keeping it straight because I'm like trying to crisscross. So moral of the story, didn't want to be sitting down anymore. And I work better, especially for like the prepping on the corkboard on the floor. So gotta take that just whenever my body allows it, I do it. Plus, one of the symptoms that you could get from the vaccine is not sore. Is it sore muscles? I don't remember what it was. Basically, like your muscles start to hurt, I think. I don't know, but that's the only symptom I think I've been feeling, which is nice because the first round a month ago, by this time the fever was starting to really kick in, and by like 11 o'clock I was like in bed knocked out on and off. I was like overheating and freezing, and it was a whole shebang. But anyway, more of the stories, only got 4 chapters in. That last chapter had a scene in it that I really enjoyed, and I was just sitting here thinking about it. But yeah, I'm excited to finish it tomorrow. I have exactly 10 chapters left to get through, so I'm just gonna finish it tomorrow. Probably tomorrow morning. I do my best work for like the corkboard stuff, I feel like, in the morning or during live shows, which usually happen at night. So at night. But yeah, did get some work done. There's definitely gonna be a lot of blue stickies on there. I think after I get through those 10, I'm also heating up water for tea. After I get through those 10, I'm gonna pick different things that I need and then start slowly adding in the blue. I'm so interested to see how much blue it's gonna be so overwhelming. And then once I fix it, it's gonna feel nice. But yeah, it's also getting me thinking for book 3, because book 3 is gonna have major changes in it, because the major plot line is changing. Because I thought of something else and now I like that one better. So yeah, I got some work done today. I kept watching Big Bang Theory. Basically, my point in the Big Bang Theory, I'm almost done with season 8, is to get to when Amy and Sheldon sleep together. And I knew it was in season 8. I thought it was episode 11. I don't remember why I thought that, but I thought that. It wasn't. I'm now 20 episodes in and it still hasn't happened. Or was it like 22 episodes in? I don't remember. But I think it's gonna be in the last episode. I have 2 more episodes left for the season. I think it's gonna happen in the last episode. And then maybe... I feel like at this point I'm still continuing on. Like, I still haven't gotten tired of it, which is so surprising to me. Like, usually by this point I'd have stopped any other show. I don't go this many seasons to most shows. But I do want to restart the series because I want to start a document of facts from the show that are interesting. Like, not the really crazy scientific ones, because I don't understand those when they're saying it. I'm definitely not going to write it down. But like the more general facts, because I feel like that would be freaking 100 pages long. But it'd just be like fun facts that I know, you know? So whenever I finish watching it, I'm just going to restart it and start this document. Because I'm that much of a nerd. Hello, just coming on here to say that I was wrong. They did not have sex in season 8. And I was right about the episode number. It was episode 11, but it was season 9. So now I have to watch another 10 episodes to even get there. I just finished season 8. Honestly, I'm still happy with it. It's so weird because I'm so used to, by like season 5 or 6, being tired of the show. Usually I feel like more supernaturally shows I can go like a good 3-4 seasons. That's what I did with Vampire Diaries, and then they fucked up Klaus and Caroline's relationship and I left. And then Pretty Little Liars, so something more realistic but like suspenseful, I did 5 seasons. The Office, I think I did 5 or 6 seasons, so like more comedy. Friends, I feel like I watched the entire thing, but also I have no recollection after season 6. Like I remember parts of it, but I don't really remember the seasons, you know. But I feel like I did binge that at some point. So maybe I feel like that's one of the shows that I finished. At this point, Big Bang Theory is looking like it's gonna reach it. Even Criminal Minds, I stopped at, I don't even know how many seasons in. 8, 9 seasons in? No, I stopped 7 seasons in. I don't know, I'm making up that, but like somewhere around that range, you know? Because I knew like different characters were gonna be leaving and I was like, nah, I'm not here for that. So yeah, moral of the story, I'm so annoyed because I have to wait an extra 11 episodes before it even happens. And I'm so tired, like my eyes are like, nah bitch, go to sleep. So I'll probably play an episode and try to go to sleep. And we're done. We are officially done placing everything down. I was looking at this, I was like, why does it look like there's so much less green, like romance things? And then I remembered it's because on this one, some of them have 2 scenes on them. And one of them, I think this one has 3 scenes on it for the green. So that's why it's actually not less. It just looks like it's less because some of them are, I'm just using it up more. But yeah, we are done. Now we gotta go through all of those to see how I'm gonna try to incorporate it. That is for the prologue. I'm not sure if that's gonna stay. That's just an idea for what I want the prologue to have, because right now we have no prologue. So that's just what I'm thinking. I've gone through all of those, and then I also have a couple of points that I have written down in my notebook that I want to throw in here. But those I'm gonna take. I need to write that down too. I'm gonna take this and like cut it into strips. So basically I'm gonna write it that way, and then so when I take it off I can just cut it in half. So like if I don't need the entire paper, I don't have to use the entire paper basically, and then just throw it on there. But yeah, it has gone very well. Only took like an hour and a half, honestly. Wasn't that bad. And that's with a couple of breaks, like not long, but a couple of breaks in between. And my playlist right now is great. Basically I put on one song and then there's like the shuffle icon in Apple where it just finds similar songs. It's been working great. But yeah, I gotta get into this, and then we can actually start editing. With the amount of scenes that I'm thinking about adding, this is really gonna add that word count. Okay, we have a few strips placed down. This is all one like plot line, I guess, and then that one is a second plot line. No, those 2 are different scenes, but like everything else is one plot line in a way that I wanted to add in. We haven't even gotten into those yet, but I do like cutting it up because it makes it so much easier to read than having a whole bulky paper stuck on. But yeah, I'm gonna slowly make my way through those. And then I have I'm pretty sure it's not written there, so I have an entirely other plotline that I need to throw in here, but I'm gonna wait until I get through those first. But yeah, it's going really well. So I just realized this book and book 3 are actually not okay. So before, I think it'd just been a while since I'd read/written them, so I was just mixing it up. But I was like, oh, they basically have the same storyline. No, they don't. No, they don't. I was just looking at this and then I was like, wait a minute, this literally has, I mean, it does have to do with the storyline of book 3, obviously, but it's not the same storyline, and I don't know why I thought it was. So that's a good thing, because that means book 3 storyline can, because I thought I was gonna have to do like major changes to that. No, basic storyline can stay the same, and then there's gonna be other major changes based, like the climax I'm definitely changing because I have a different way of like setting it up, but it makes me happy. So far we're there. We have taken those off, and it looks so much prettier without those, and set that up. Some of these are more like that one's the prologue that I'm thinking about. That's something just to mention. Oh, you can't even see it. That's something just to mention. That is gonna be more like a thrown throughout, so I don't really know if I should put a mark for it. But yeah, now I have to get in here with more. Actually, there's another scene. One more thing I have to incorporate onto that, and then I want to get in with some romantic scenes to try to build these relationships better. We got the board, we got the laptop, and then notes. We got the blanket as my back support so my back doesn't hit the bed. Got a bit of coffee, my binder, a pillow so like sometimes I like to lie down. There are my little bricks, the charger, and a great ass time. Hello friends, it has been a few days since I shot those last clips, but I'm just coming on here to end the video, and if you liked it, please think about joining, maybe like the video, and yeah, follow me along on this journey for this series that I'm so glad to be back into. But yeah, since then I haven't filmed, but I started another series. Well, I'd already had it written, but I'm just continuing writing it. So now I'm editing and writing at the same time, and it's a great time. So yeah, bye guys.